Today I started doing prep work for putting new flooring in here, laminate floors. When we moved in, they had this carpet, and it's pretty dirty, full of dust and whatnot. It's pretty old, I think. The house is about 12 years old, so the carpet might be that old itself, unless they replaced it. But anyway, I started cutting out some carpet. I took the small furniture out of here, like the nightstands and whatnot, and left the big furniture. I'm just going to work around it for now. Last house I lived in, I did that. Like, this couch was up against the wall, and what I'll do is just pull the couch out and do a row of laminate, and then once that's done, put the couch back and then just keep going. And so I think on the last house, some of the rooms, I just put the furniture all to one side of the room and then did the floor and then moved the furniture back onto the new floor. It's kind of a struggle, but unless you want to unload the entire room, that's kind of how you have to do it. And if I wanted to take that bed out of this room, I'd have to totally take it apart and etc. So what I do is use a utility knife like this to cut the carpet in sections and then roll it up, and I'm throwing it out in the garage. Underneath is a wood floor. I'm going to want to vacuum that before I start putting down the new flooring. Once you pull up the carpet, you have this tack strip around the perimeter of the room, which is just a board that's nailed down, and then it has these small nails or tacks sticking up about 1/4 inch, and that's what holds the carpet in place when they lay that down. So you have to pop all those up. And then there's two different ways to do laminate. Usually if you hire someplace like Home Depot, they just put the laminate flooring in, and then they put a little strip along like that. But when I do it, I usually pop the baseboards off and then put the laminate almost up against the wall and then put the baseboards back on, and it looks a little bit better. It takes a lot more time, but it's a much more clean look in the end. You don't put the laminate right up to the wall. You leave yourself a little bit of a gap, 1/4 inch or 3/8. That allows it to expand and contract with the temperature and humidity. Because with temperature changes and humidity changes, the wood pieces will expand and contract a little bit. So if you go right up to the wall, you can have some problems with that. So this is day one. This is where I'm at. I started getting a little bit tired, so I thought I'd take a break and grab a drink and do a video. This is day two on the laminate floors. Yesterday I put in about a half day and got all the carpet pulled up and the padding underneath. Threw that out in the garage, and then had a few nails left in the wall, pulled those out. Put all the baseboards in the basement. I still need to pull the nails out of those. And then I laid down a couple pieces there. That's what it looks like. It's barn oak or something like that. It has a weathered look, so it's kind of cool. And that's about it. Next piece I'm going to have to cut out around the floor vent. I've only done one house before this, and it didn't have floor vents, so I didn't have to worry about that. And then another thing to check for with these, the laminates, is you always want to check the corners. Like this one has a bad spot on that corner, so I marked it, and it's not garbage. I'll still be able to use it because you end up needing to cut off a foot here and there, or you may need to even cut that in half to fit it at the end. So if you find a damaged one, it's best to just mark it and set it off to the side, and then you can still use it. And that's pretty much it. Two pieces down and a lot to go. I ended up taking the mattress and the box spring off the bed just because it was a little too heavy to move like that, and I did that so I could get the carpet out from under. There's another floor vent over there. And then this is the master, so the closet is pretty good size as well. And I got that all cleared out too, the baseboards. Another floor vent. So this is day 3 on the laminate floors in the master bedroom. about halfway through the room. This half is still unfinished. I got this side done. Had to cut around 2 floor vents, one there and one back there, almost up against the wall. So that worked out okay, that was fine. The first day I did prep work, and then the second day, yesterday, I had a little bit of trouble with the laminate floor cutter. And then after struggling with that a little bit, I brought in the Sawzall in here to cut some of the boards, and when I started cutting with that, all the power in this room went out. And the light went out, the fan went out, and all the outlets went out. So yesterday was a little bit of a struggle. Today's going a little bit better, and I got quite a bit of planks put down. That's pretty much where I'm at. I think it looks cool, because each one of these planks has this weathered look. So it looks like it's real rough. It looks like you need to take sandpaper to it or something, but it's actually smooth. It just looks like that. Has that weathered look. This is what the finished floor looks like. Got it done. I still have to do the strip. This is a T-molding for in between the doorways, like under there and here. But I also got the closet done, the new vent in there. That's how that looks. New floor vent. Got the baseboards back on. So I just need to do some strips in between the doorways, which is that T-molding over here. That's pretty much all I have left. A little strip there also. So that's it. I think it looks pretty cool.